That's there.
I'll
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
eventually
Where's my fucking
play some
my chat overlay? Where is my chat overlay? Yeah, there it is.
Mr. Me, look at me, Mr. Me, so we.
Squanch.
Nice.
Squanch. Well, what you do
Nice.
is you watch your numbers and keep your numbers to a high. Once it starts getting back down to one, stop the stream. That way the average viewers for that stream is higher. Well, I understand that. I'm just saying.
Well, you still could. You could just time it and I'm gonna break it up into segments. You know, 1 hour's part one, part two, part three. What do you mean? You just turn it off and turn it back on again, and it starts a new stream video. Okay, I completely understand that, Scotchy. Gotcha. I do the same thing. So hard when you're such a procrastinator. Cool stuff. What's your streaming, Scrouch? Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice.
I went and
Nice.
I went I went in Life is Feudal's fucking Discord and their in-game issues were fucking one of their mods and one of their team support people were just talking, and I said, "Did the animal lore get changed this morning on NA, or are we still shafted?"
No shit.
They're not answering. Fuckers, you were just talking, and now you're gonna not fucking answer? Goddamn fucking fucking Russians. Speak to me, Russians. Don't make
Peasant.
don't make me shoot Boris.
You're a peasant that learned how to read. You're no good to them. Yeah, we don't need you.
uh,
Joseph, you pay us, okay?
Theo had to. So of course they're not answering me. Why would they answer me?
I almost ran over a bird. I was like, oh, I almost killed it.
Nice.
Theo, you you bird killer.
I'm not gonna level up right now or Audison anymore. So let me tab those down. Focus on herbalism. So is it focusing on two primary skills? Is that what it is?
Well, I mean, I merely asked people to choose a primary and a secondary.
Yeah.
That way I could get.
What I'm asking is, do we have enough points in our skill cap to go like I could go from herbalism to alchemy, and then in the artisan tree I could go from artisan to warfare engineering or whatever. Would I have enough points to do to?
Well, the way you have to look at it is any skill that you want 60 or better in, you have to start there and count your way back. Because like you want like probably you probably want to get to I think it's 90 in alchemy for the good explosives. So to
90,
go
I can transmute into gold.
yeah, but we're talking about the quality of your explosives.
Ah,
So at 60 you can craft them.
I can
with
transfusion.
with quality greater than 60, it says. So yeah, you'll have 60. They'll come out like you probably get bombs that are like 70 or so quality, but at 90, you'll be able to make bombs that are 90 quality or better.
Yeah, I see it
So,
now.
so
If
what you
you
do is you go, basically just go, okay, that's 100. So I know I need to get healing at 60, herbalism at 60, and nature's lore at 60. So you've got right there, you've got 100, 120,
180.
180. That's 180 for that entire line. That's not even half of your points.
Okay, cool.
So you can essentially, choose two trees to major in.
Okay. Gotta be careful about it.
I mean, I'm already almost, yeah, I'm about 100 points out of skill cap before I
Alright,
cap
so
off.
you're doing okay, so you got cooking.
Yep, I'm all the way.
And then
I've got
and
that.
what's
I've got that entire line open.
okay.
For
Well, I
my
know I want to do alchemy. What's the other second tree that I could be working on for us?
carpentry.
Carpentry? Alright,
hmm
cool. I'll
You can,
tab that one back up.
but now your artisan will. That's 60, and then you go into
You should do
carpentry.
well to try to pick something we need down there in that line with nature's lore, because when you start switching from nature's lore and artisan, that
He's
eats up at least
he's
60
already going to
points of
have them
your
all, and
numbers.
we have
Okay.
with him doing
Okay. No, that's fine. I
herbalism
was
and
just making sure he
yeah,
understood.
yeah,
Yeah, I think I got it now, Saul. I
yeah.
understand it.
But you see, you can lock materials prep, you can lock digging, you can lock construction. You
Oh
don't
yeah,
need,
I'm locking a lot of shit.
yeah, that
I
character
don't need
doesn't need to go in those lines. Um, Soggy, I think, he also started going into construction. So the mining guys for the mining line, they actually will have a lot of points left over because that line is really short too. Because literally they only need 60 in digging, and then they can get their mining up to the point to where they can, um, yeah, 60. They only need to really go to 60 on mining because that gives us the ability to find the gems, and then that would unlock their jewelry and precious prospecting, which we need, but we don't need like a lot.
Yeah,
It's not
but it'd be
harsh.
good trading if we could start getting digging up the gold deposits, right?
Yeah, that's at 60 precious prospecting, which I think Baron's going there. So even with
Nice.
that, 60 and 60, that's only 240. So he still has plenty of points to pop up into the construction line and unlock the things that we need because he's still got a.
Yeah, because I was just I'm about to ask who's going into building maintenance and architecture.
That's gonna be. I mean, I'm gonna have a character going there, and I don't know if Baron will pop. If he will push himself that far. We'll
We're
see.
definitely gonna need that shit.
Well, the architect stuff is the big, big buildings. Which later on, yeah, we'll need that. Right now, it's a matter
Well,
of sustainability. So,
well, I mean, zero. I mean, having zero internet allows us to build
yeah, lets us
larger
allows us.
castle.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
That's all I'm worried about. Really, is having walls or larger walls.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to build that the next tier out. I wanted to build those bigger walls,
I
but
gotcha.
because that'll be later on, and we'll already have the center. The center will already be good and stable by then. We'll have good tree rotation. So it's one of those things where it won't be as much of a, oh God, we got to get all these materials because we'll already be in those materials. Because the granite, Baron's already been pulling fucking granite out of the mine left and right, so granite's not a problem. Marble, is on the side of the mountain with Valiant. There's places where it can be mined or just even shoveled off the fucking ground, so we don't have to worry about marble.
I see. So
Slates on the top
some
of our mountain.
elements will be on the top of the ground. I don't really know how mining works in Life is Real.
Um, it depends on what you're looking for. Rock and shit is just fucking part of
Yeah, everywhere.
artisan when you fucking dig a tunnel. So I mean, that's nothing. You can still even get iron when you do that. It's just you're not getting as much iron out of the block as you should, as if you actually mined the iron out of the block.
Gotcha.
So basically, what you do when you dig is you start digging, you see what you get. If you get an ore out of it, then it's like, oh, okay, well, instead of digging the tunnel forward, I need to mine the tunnel. I mean, it's it's one of those things where as you learn how your ooh, excuse me, after you learn how your tree runs, you'll be like, oh, okay, well, now I need to mine instead of dig, and let's prospect and see if we can find any silver, blah blah, as you get up that tree. So, and then the construction is literally, building. Anybody who wants to work on construction, I have places that I want that I'm working on that I want to be able to um put stone walls along. Oh,
Servers are
goddamn
going
you!
down.
I just asked about the fucking animal lore, and now they're going down for goddamn hour maintenance. Ah!
You mean 8-hour
Like, oh
maintenance?
shit, we forgot about that animal. We better put that in there.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Oh
I
fuck,
would
what we
go
did.
ahead in the Discord Neo and put ... So it sounds like you guys forgot about animal law.
No, because their fucking announcement yesterday, after I gave them the fucking information about what was wrong with the fucking horses, and then they go, "P.S. We think we found the problem." The day after I give you the information. Really?
Exactly.
I was like, that's not, that doesn't, that doesn't fucking look good to me, as the person who told you
So
information.
they're going down for an hour.
Yes.
Yep. I just got in this and thought, God damn it, fuck this.
I know, that's my thing too. Now what do I do
I
for an hour or
just
12 hours?
started
Actually, I'm
trying
about
to
to
play
say
this
or
game.
3.
I mean, I'm hoping it's literally they're just going in to do the database update. Because
I
that's,
think I figured out why my stomach's messed up.
oh, what'd you do?
The chicken we cooked last night was borderline because it'd been in the fridge for a while, defrosting since
Ooh.
like right around
Oh.
Turkey Day.
Yeah.
And I did open it up and I smelled it and it smelled fine. I mean everything
Wait, did it
smelled
still
fine.
have
It
that
was not
little,
bad.
did it
But
still have that slight orange tinge to it?
yeah, it did. It wasn't it wasn't miscolored or nothing. But I just think that it was so borderline that the stomach's because my wife's stomach, she didn't go into work. She actually said she didn't go into work. Her stomach's messed up too.
Ah,
Yeah, I believe it. Gave you guys the shits and diarrhea.
To go to the bathroom, but there's just nothing left in there.
yeah,
Yeah, you got
I
some,
hate
you got
that
some
shit.
slight.
Basically,
Megan had that the other couple of weeks ago too. She
maybe,
ate some.
basically, it's a lesser version of food poisoning. That's
Yeah,
all.
pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, I've had full version of food poisoning, so it's completely
Yeah,
different.
same here.
Full version, I'd still need to be in the bathroom puking and would have never been able to call my boss.
Puking
Yeah.
and shitting at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Not knowing which one to do because which one's more important and not get on the floor.
I've actually been. We've actually been pretty freaking. I've been pretty lucky on that one because I have a pretty tolerant stomach to that. Because of being lactose intolerant as a kid, so your stomach builds up to be stronger to shit. And then my mom's like, yeah, as a kid, like you would eat things you weren't supposed to eat, and I would have to take you to the hospital and get your stomach pumped because I couldn't get you to puke. It's like, okay, well, thanks,
Well,
mom,
that's
for
the way it goes.
thanks,
I
mom,
mean,
for
when I
telling
was
me.
younger, actually, I ate everything. When I was
Yep.
younger, I had the iron stomach. So when I'm
Yeah.
older, that now as I've gotten older, I'm close to lactose intolerant. I have to watch my blood sugar just for close to diabetes. And I mean, my stomach can eat stuff, but I'll admit I'm very picky now about my eating.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I would not eat anything unless I dropped it on the floor or ground first. So that would explain a lot.
Or you're a retard. What the
Fuck up,
hell? All right, I'm turning the stream back off because there's no reason this fucking stream
Well,
if I'm
maybe
gonna
he
be
saw how
booted.
much they love the family.